Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Max. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you haven't, then hi. Today is a very, very exciting day. I mean, it's fairly exciting, because today is the day I get my new car. My VW Polo that I have currently, I've had it for a year and a half, 1.2 litre petrol engine, 3 cylinders, literally no power. I bought it with 30,000 and I'm now selling it with just under 55,000. So I spoke to Phil, who sold me both my VW Polo and is obviously selling this new Seat. He agreed that we could do a part exchange, which was great. And I was just there like, thanks, Phil. The very next day, I got straight back over there, had a little drive, took a mechanic with me to have a look over, you know, underneath the bonnet and underneath the car and have a listen to it. And it is, wait for it, a Seat Ibiza FR, which of course stands for Formula Racing. And quite frankly, those are two of my favourite words. To be fair to the Polo, it never, ever went wrong. I took it through snow, as you can see in one of my other videos on my channel. It did quite a lot of handbrake turns. There were only a couple of things with the Polo that actually frustrated me. The amount of rattling of the interior as you're going along, it just felt like it might disintegrate at any moment. The lack of torque and general power in the lower gears. The suspension was quite soft, which was always annoying, so in the corners there was quite a lot of lean. The brakes weren't overly effective. They didn't bite. More than anything, it just revved so hard on the motorway. So then I thought, oh, sod it, I'll just buy it. But before we can do any of this, I've got to call everybody's favourite person, the insurance man. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Talk about the excess for you on this particular car.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Seat Ibiza FR emailed within an hour, although it can take.
So as of when I get in that new car, it'll be insured.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Job bloody done, son. So here she is. Weird taking this back, actually. I won't drive this car again. It just seems odd. When you say goodbye to people for the last time, you can understand why you'd feel a bit odd. A feeling of emotional attachment to an object. It's bits of metal and plastic. Not even overly good bits of metal and plastic. But it's the plastic, I guess. I am looking forward to a bit more power though. Here he comes. Right, be careful because my phone. Are you cross? No.
Max,
so this is my brother Charlie.
I can't wait to get the new pen.
Neither can I.
It's gonna be scratchy.
Do you know what? Do you know? So here we go. This is the Seat Ibiza FR. We've got the reversing sensors on. We've got these carbon fibre wing mirrors on, which I came and put on a couple of days ago. Goodbye to that one. And in.
Oh, it's already got
Brake discs and pads all round, so first 400, 500 miles, just need to wear them in. So as I was saying, here we are, this is it. This is the new car. This has exactly the same engine as the Golf, the same chassis as the Polo GTI, and it does feel just like a GTI. 67, holy moly, look at it go! I've just got home, here we are, and here she is. Good morning everybody. Went and filled it up last night before I went to bed, and now I'm going to head on up the motorway to Tone FM in Taunton, where I go on a Wednesday morning to do some radio. Right, so we're all parked up. So I'm going to head on and get up to Tone FM, and I'll see you in a bit. So, this is the office at Tone FM. This is Darren, station manager. How you doing, Darren?
Hello, Max.
Good. And this is Morgan. You're right, Morgan. Someone's cold tea. What kind of milk do you put in the tea?
Soy milk.
I'm fully aware everyone at Tone FM is so busy. I can't interrupt you. So
Yeah,
I'm
we here, we need to plug Tone News.
Oh,
Taunton's free community newspaper.
there we go. Look at that. Very entertaining man, this one. Every morning when I come in. This is today's vlog, as you can see. So this is for Saturday because it's a pre-recorded show. So the pink bits is basically where I talk. So we've got some bits and pieces that Darren has dropped in today specifically. So that is the plan of action, which I need to go now and complete. And then if we come in here, we find the Tone FM studio. Here we go. Okay, so a quick walk around the studio. Obviously, over here is where the presenters sit. They've got control of the mixing desk, the log monitor here, which has everything going on. You've also got a second monitor over here where you can search for what might be going on in the local area or what national day it is usually what I go for. If we come over to the other side of the desk to see where the guest or co-host would sit. The first job when you get into the Tone FM studio, however, is to crack on the air conditioning. So these are promotional bits and pieces that are ready to be read out, which are all stored over here. This slider right here is the presenter's microphone on this side, so all the rest of these control the other two, the other side. With these ones, these control bits and pieces within the software and the phone, etc. Okay, so I'm all ready to go. I'm going to crack on now. Might be able to film a little bit while we're doing it. Because the studio is quite busy throughout the day, I need to crack on and get this stuff done, and I'll be back with you in a little while. Cheers for now. Benson here on Taunton's 107.8 Tone FM. You're listening to the Early Breakfast Show with me, Max Berry. Today is Sunday, the 6th of May. Weather today looking a little bit brighter actually than yesterday, which is good. Listen to this. Studio this afternoon with an urgent traffic update. We've just had news come in that the M5 has closed southbound between Junction 26 of Wellington and Junction 27 of Tiverton due to a police incident. Okay guys, so what that was I was the only one here in the studio. Darren had gone, he had a meeting. Suddenly the phone goes and it's Darren telling me that the M5, which is our local motorway, has been closed. So obviously got on Facebook and just checked out what was going on first of all. So travel bulletin is all recorded. Everything for the weekend is sorted as well. So time for me now to shoot off. Okay guys, so back in the car now, about to head home. As we know though, I'm going to be taking the back route through Wellington because the M5 is closed, as I just told everyone on the radio. I think I may have just gone past the speed camera. Okay guys, so we've just got home. It went like an absolute trooper all the way back. Very happy with the car generally after nearly 24 hours of owning it. So I'm going to end this video here. Thank you very much for watching. Give us a like if you enjoyed it, and if you didn't, then don't. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully we'll be doing a review of this one soon. Hopefully doing a race between an Audi A1 and a quad bike soon as well. Weather is, as you can see, brightening up. Summer seems to be on its way. So I'll see you soon. Cheers for watching. See you later. Au revoir.